Hi, it's Brielle. I already recorded this video, but just as I was talking about the last topic, someone came into the room, so I'm restarting this video. Um, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about, give kind of like a system update and where we've gone along on our journey and discovering if we're multiple or not. So I wrote stuff down on our phone, so excuse me if I look down, which I did a lot in the last video. So a major difference in since this path we've been on has happened is everyone outside of River is not as fronting as much. When we do front, we're fronting for longer, but it's not as long or frequent as it was previously. I think it's because River has having such bad denial and accepting this. I think the moment, because we can like feel when a switch is coming on, the moment we feel that like energy of someone else coming over us, River will suppress it, like freak out about it, get a lot of anxiety, and I think the brain is just trying to like keep the body in a neutral position, and when River escalates like that so frequently, it's like overdrive. So I think the brain is just like being okay, this is too much for him, let's take it back. It's not time yet. What else? So yeah, River's denial. He is having such a hard time just accepting one of us friends, I suppose. Like after one of us friends, he'll think about it and be like, oh, like that was like not Brielle, that was not Montreal, that was me. Why am I acting that way? And like being so like cynical and like denying it. And I don't know why. I feel him with me now, so. But yeah, he is just having a hard time. He was more open in the beginning, but I think as he was more open in the beginning and like we started to make ourselves known and then like just became more blatant, he was like, this is too much. I am not ready for this. So I think that's why we're not renting as much. I'm not sure. New medications. So we're hospitalized. And we started 2 new medications. One we were already on, but it was more like a PRN, like sleeping aid, and they were taking it more consistently. So it's a sleeping aid plus antidepressant, and then we're also starting a new one for hypervigilance. And I think it's the sleeping aid that's been helping us the most, like balance out. But the hypervigilance one, we're having less flashbacks. We're on a low dose, so I don't really know if it's that or we're just like, I don't know, in a different headspace, but we're not having as much flashbacks. And sorry if you can hear me crack my knuckles. That's a habit of the body. It's not even my habit. What else? Sorry, this is what I meant. I'm gonna be looking down. Telling friends and going out. I got to go out for the first time, like to a club and dance. And one thing about River, he's way too shy to dance and thinks he's uncoordinated and doesn't know how to dance in a flattering way, so he doesn't enjoy it. I had so much fun. I really enjoyed myself. I just was so carefree and just having a good time. I didn't even like, we're old enough to drink, obviously, we're not young. And it wasn't even like River usually just like, when he goes out, he's not like blacking out or anything, but like he'll just drink and like enjoy the vibe, but like only just want to like watch from the like sidelines. Like he doesn't want to get in the action. And I like didn't care about drinking at all. And I was like, let me dance all night. Another thing too is River is like, he only wants to dance to music that makes him want to dance. Whereas I was dancing to anything. And I loved it. Sorry. It was a joyful experience for me. And we told I told my friend, his friends, that I was Brielle, of course. And we have continued to be so accepting. One of River's friends of a friend was like, oh, I love the way you speak. And that made me feel so good. It was just a nice compliment that's like tailored just personally for me. This friend has gone out of her way to be really open and accepting of us. She's like, ask River, how do I like refer to you guys when I'm talking about you guys in like past tense, or like what pronouns should I use? And like those are questions River hasn't really thought about, and like we're still thinking about too. We're thinking, because like our system, River just kind of chose the name from like a math problem, but like he just kind of chose the name Blob Child. So I'm thinking maybe if our friends are open to this, if they're like talking to us in third person, then they call us like BC maybe. I think I like that. I don't know, maybe because B and Brielle. But yeah, so I think what all of us would enjoy is them, if they knew who's fronting at the time, referring to the person who was fronting. But if they're just being like, hey, we should invite BC, or I wonder what BC is doing now, like that is where I think that'd be appropriate to use. And I think I like that. Brielle. Oh, sorry, phone going down. Sorry for this, for the pause. So I wanted to circle back. No, one more thing actually. So because we're hospitalized, we're talking to doctors every day, like psychiatrists. And one thing that's been really nice and really validating for us, at least for me, from what I remember of other people, I don't think it's quite happened to me yet, is they'll ask us, so who am I speaking to? And it's just like a nice way to like acknowledge that like there's a possibility that we're multiple, and they're like not shutting it down or invalidating us, and they're just like being open to like, we want to talk to like whoever's friend you, we want to like talk to you, they like asked us like our, like I remember one time Montreal was asked like how he felt about River being suicidal, and the gentleman that he took it very kindly, and he was like, well, you know, I care about River, but I'm really worried about Brielle, my girlfriend, and if something happens to the body, like it happens to all of us, and I don't want anything bad to happen to her. So that's just a little example of how they've been approaching us as ourselves and being open to that. It's the first time we've had it happen. It's been nice. Actually, this has been happening since we've been hospitalized twice. It's March 2nd now, but we've been here since February. And it's the second time we were hospitalized in February. And they've been doing that since the first time when River and all of us were very like, yes, we're multiple. Please address us as so. And they have been. It's been nice. There's one more topic. Why I think I'm not fronting, and do I want to front more? Okay, so I think as I like spoke to you earlier in this little video, River is going through a lot of denial about this all, and I think the brain, we wonder if we have a gatekeeper, like we spoke about this before, where like once one of us fronts, we like lose all connection to like the inner world, and like the way we communicate to each other is mostly like through thoughts and like feelings and like senses and like non-verbal-esque things. Like River sometimes wonder, and like we sometimes wonder, oh, am I hearing them now? But it's mostly like we get thoughts, like it's hard to explain. So when we front, we lose all connection to the inner world. So I don't know why I brought that up, but I will go back to why. And do I want to front? Oh, River's denial. I still don't know why I brought that up. Anyways, I do want to front more. I think the brain is, because River's denying it so much, I think the brain is saying, okay, this is too much. Maybe he wasn't ready. Let's like take this back or dial this back a step. And of course, since River is denying it so much, he's not so open about the possibility and inviting us to front more. And I think he's quite good at like suppressing a switch from happening, because like we can feel a switch happening. It's like an energy and like a feeling that we get of the other person is coming on to us. Or like one thing is like, I'm a big Swiftie, and Levi River will start to like want to listen. Like he's the whole like, oh, let's play like Brielle's playlist, and like that's like me coming forward, I think. Even though like I don't, once I'm in front, I don't remember doing that, but like soon after, River will be like, hey Brielle, like this happened today. He was like, hey Brielle, I'll let you front. And like started to like just calm down and just let it happen. I don't know how he let it happen. We just let it happen. We just relax into the feeling, I think. So I do want to front more. I think I do enjoy coming out here, and because I don't know what way I do on the inner world, I'm not quite sure which one I prefer more, because this is all I know of. We're trying hard to connect the bridge to our inner world, and I think that's why I brought up I'm dissociating from that too. I think I was going to speak to a possible gatekeeper. I think the gatekeeper is kind of, River has always had this weird sense where he's like, someone just takes my memories from me, like before he realized he was multiple. or if we're multiple, I can say we are because I am Brielle and not River. So we always wondered if we had a gatekeeper because we wonder why why the connection is severed. If there's someone behind the scenes who's more control of what's happening within the body and the mind than all of us that we know of now. But that's a little segue. Let me get back to the point of the question. I do want to front more. I'm having fun. I want to explore this world more, and I want to explore things that I enjoy. And yeah, and I think I'm not fronting because I spoke to that. River's just really good at suppressing this. He's done it his whole life. It's like one of his top skills. Yeah, and I do want to front more. So I think one thing that helps us front is we'll make videos and just kind of like really like lean into like this exploration journey, and like just it's a space where we can be us, because whoever's watching this only knows me as me and isn't really familiar with River, or like has known River for the 29 years that he's been alive. So it's just nice to be myself and be perceived as myself. So I think that's why we enjoy making these videos. I know like nobody really watches them, but it's fun for us. It's fun for me. So I think that's it. This little update video. Our psychiatrist, look at my watch. Our psychiatrist should be coming back soon. And I think when he comes back is when we'll really dive into this whole DID, OSDD type 1 or B thing. And I think that's when we'll have more information on like the clinical side of things and how like the diagnosis is coming along. So yeah, that's it for now. Bye everyone.